Welcome to the #Speakeasy podcast, getting paid to hit the stage with your host, award-winning speaker and author, Altaviz Palzer.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay, so I'm going live this Christmas Eve because I want to inspire someone. I want to connect with someone and have it so that on Christmas Day, you smile and smile and smile. And so the title of this episode is Christmas Brownies. Now, anybody who's been following me for any length of time, Altaviz Palzer here, your voice manager, host of the #Speakeasy podcast. And I love brownies, y'all. I love brownies. When I travel, I try to get a brownie in every city that I travel. And there's only one place that I went that I did not get a brownie, and that was Colorado. You probably understand why, but that's for a whole nother episode. So when it comes to the Christmas brownies, y'all, I received some amazing, fresh, baked brownies. Now, okay, they weren't just for me. They were for me and the kids. I get it. Blah, blah, blah. Sharing is caring. But the reason why I had to come live real quick was because for so long, it was hard for me to ask for what I wanted and receive what I loved. Like, real talk. I was that person that would say, oh, you can just get me anything. Now, here's the thing. No, good and darn well, y'all, we didn't want to receive just anything. And a lot of you don't want to just receive just anything. There is something unique, something specific, something that you love, that you want. And so just saying, oh, I'll just take anything is kind of being lazy, right? For some, but for others, it's not necessarily being lazy. It's you really being in a place of not being able to receive. Now, for some, it may be because of a poverty mindset or a poverty upbringing, and it's kind of been ingrained in you to take what's been given to you, to not really ask for too much, because that's selfish, right? Here's the thing. It's not selfish to ask for what you want. It's not selfish to receive what you want. It's selfish when you ask for what you want, but then you don't want to give other people what they want. Now, go ahead. I know I'm going to let y'all go ahead and allow that to filter through your shana now for a second, right? We just going to just let that go ahead through. Yeah, that part. So we have to laugh at it because the reality is this is a lot of people throughout the world. Is that it's really hard to ask for what we want. And then when we get into business, it transfers over. And so then we don't ask for the dollar amount that we want. We don't ask for the type of client that we want. We won't even ask for the type of team members and workers or people we network with. We don't ask for those type of things because there's this shame that kind of comes with it. And so I wanted to go live really quickly and share this with you guys because there's a few things that I did in order to break out of that. For me, I had to get into a habit of understanding I'm worth it. That part, right? Because there's a different dynamic mentally when we know that we're worth something. When we understand that we're not asking for something that's above where we are, that we're asking for something that completes us or that complements us in who we are. And I literally had to keep saying to myself in moments where I would cower and not ask for what I wanted, in moments where I would cower and not, receive something that I didn't really want, I had to go back and say, Altavis Pelzer, you are worth it. Now hear me out. I've been at restaurants where I ate dessert before dinner. And as an adult African American woman, I've had people at the table look at me as if I was living this childhood lifestyle. But the reality was that I got to a point where I said, Altavis, you're worth it. If that's what you want, you're worth it. It's okay. And part of it was a healing process because I went so many years without. I've dealt with homelessness. I've dealt with poverty. I've dealt with not being able to afford a belt. And so I was using the string from something in order to hold up my pants. And mind you, at the time, I would be going to church with this string in my pants as a belt. And I heard the giggles and the laughs. I heard the people talking about me and the jokes that were being made. But even though I heard all of that, I can say honestly, it made me want to not ask for more. It made me not want to have more conversations. It actually turned me away from asking. Because if you joked about me when you saw it, then what would you do when I ask? And so it hindered me and became a shackle. And I was thinking about this recently because it was funny. It was actually my ex-husband's wife who made the brownies. And let me tell you, brownies is amazing. I'm always getting brownies. I love brownies. And so I was doing my happy girl dance. And she was on FaceTime cracking up laughing because I'm happy. It's something that I love. And I'm not ashamed to say it's something I love. And I'm not ashamed to ask for it. And I'm not ashamed to receive it anymore. Now, while I'm talking about brownies in this instant, guys, I want you to understand that this goes so much further than just brownies. This is the money that you're due. This is the time, the understanding, the words of affirmation that you feel as though you may need. Have you communicated what it is that you actually want? That was number 2. So number 1 was literally coaching myself and saying you're worth it. Now, here's the thing. Some of you may say, well, I've been trying to coach myself out to Altavis. Well, that's when you need to invest in someone else that'll do the coaching to make sure you understand that you're worth it. And then number 2 was, am I actually communicating what I want? Y'all, here's the thing. When we've gone through so much, when it comes to poverty or abusive relationships and all of these different things, we don't communicate what we want because we think it's, again, selfish. We think we don't deserve it. But then here's what happens when we don't communicate what we actually want. When we don't communicate what we actually want, we make up a story in our head that the person or the people or the organization is supposed to know what we want, even though we never communicated. They're supposed to read our minds. See, I've loved brownies for forever. But it wasn't until I started communicating it more that I started receiving more brownies. It wasn't until I was open and honest about the fact that I love fresh made brownies. Blondies, I like a little blondie every once and again too, trust and believe. But brownies is my joy. And listen, don't get me hype with a brownie and some butter pecan ice cream, because your girl will go ham on it, okay? But again, I had to express that was what I loved. Are you expressing what it is that you truly want? What you truly enjoy? In relationships, in friendships, in business? Listen, you want to know why I ask you guys to leave me a review? It's because I'm communicating with you what I enjoy. I enjoy reading your reviews. I enjoy reading your responses. I enjoy getting feedback from you on Instagram. Listen, I enjoy you guys sending me DMs and saying, oh my goodness, that episode was great. This interview was awesome. Oh, this topic was powerful. Hey, have you spoken about this topic on your show? I love getting that feedback from you. And so I ask for it on every episode. Why? Because if I don't communicate it, how am I expecting you to understand that that's what I need or that's what I want? Have you communicated to the people around you what you want? And so while I communicate that I love Christmas brownies, my oldest daughter and my children, actually all of them, have communicated to me different things that they want, different things that they would like to have. And so it was easy doing the Christmas list this year because I literally, every time they said something that they were interested in, something that they wanted, I wrote it down. And it was pretty cool. So I shout out to Amazon. They're not a sponsor for this podcast, but shout out to Amazon because they came through and 2 of my oldest daughter's gifts arrived today, Christmas Eve, y'all. Shout out to the Amazon drivers. The one was a gift that I had bought her that she had requested. The other was a gift that her brother bought her that she requested. And she had the biggest smile on her face from both requests. Like as soon as she opened it, the one I got her, she opened it and she just, oh my goodness, she's so excited. And she's, Mom, oh my goodness, da-da-da. She's home from college, y'all. I love it. I'm hype. But it was what she wanted. And she had no problem receiving it because it's what she really wanted. To the point where when she got the gift from her brother, man, she went and she started sending a message to her roommate. She was like, look at what my brother got for me. And guess what? They was like, oh, man, he did good. He did a good job. That was a great gift. But it was what she wanted. Listen, I know this has been a rough few years, and we've had to receive and accept things that we did not necessarily want. We've had to receive and accept things that we did not ask for sure. But I want you to understand that 2021 is about to be over, and we're going into 2022. And I don't want you to go into 2022 thinking that you cannot ask for what you want, that you cannot receive what it is that you really love. And here's the third thing. And this one is one that, believe me, I still teeter with and I'm on the edge with at times. And it's celebrating the little things. Here's the thing. I celebrate like crazy, and people think I'm crazy. I take strange pictures and videos. I'm that mom, okay? But I don't share them out on social media. They're just for me because I celebrate. And I'll send it out to them and send it out to them later years. I just sent my brother-in-law a picture from like years ago when him and my girls were making a gingerbread house, and it was a horrible attempt making a gingerbread house. They did good in the end. It was great. I think it was his first time making one too. Shout out to my brother-in-law. Fred. I know he listens to the episodes sometimes. He is from Kenya. And man, he was like, whoa, how long ago was that taken? I like memories. Those are some of the things that I love. So I take pictures and things like that. But again, I communicate that that's what I love. So here are the 3 things. Just want to go over these really quickly with you again, because I don't want this to be a long episode. I want this to be one that you kind of hold in your back pocket and listen in again and again. So I had to own what it is that I really love, you guys. What do I really love? And say that I deserve it. So I need you to say it. Your name. I'm going to say my name. You say your name. I deserve it. Altavis, you deserve it. You say your name. Don't say Altavis. You say your name. You got it? Okay, we're going to try it again. Altavis, you deserve it. And then number 2 was communicating what it is that we actually love. And whatever it is you love, whatever it is you want, say it out loud. I love brownies. Okay, listen. I didn't mean for you to say you love brownies. Say what you love out loud. I'm saying what I love out loud. And I love brownies. And then number 3. Again, celebrate. Celebrate the little things. When you do get those things that you love, take a mental picture of it. Smile, dance. If you got to do your happy dance, do your happy dance. Whether somebody likes it or not. Listen, I get it. We've been through a lot in the last 2 years. And I may not know your name personally until you message me. But you deserve it. What you love. So, again, one more time. Altavis, and you say your name. Altavis, you deserve it. Yes, you do. I love brownies. Some brownies. Ooh, brownies. I love brownies. Ooh, brownies. And then that third one was dance. Celebrate. Sing. Dance. Celebrate. Sing. Celebrate the little things. When you do get those things that you love, go ahead and make a mental note. Celebrate. Be happy about it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. There's breath in your body to do great things. There's creativity in your mind. And there is joy and laughter in your heart. I appreciate all of you that have been checking out the Speakeasy podcast. Y'all, we've been rocking for almost 5 years now. And we're about to head into a whole new era. It's about to go down. New show is coming and being live on Amazon. Y'all, I'm hype about this platform and what's about to happen with it. So, be on the lookout for these great experiences, these great conversations that are about to come your way. Because, listen, it's about to take the world by storm by any means necessary. So I applaud you in all that you have been doing, where you have been going. Thank you for all of the Merry Christmases and the Happy New Years that I've already been receiving. I appreciate it. Come on, you are appreciated. Don't you know? Okay, there's that. I expect great things to come from all of you. And so when you go and do something amazing, be sure to send me a message. I want to congratulate you. I want to celebrate with you. Why? Because guess what? When one wins, we all win. We can do such amazing things. Y'all, share this out. This may inspire one of your friends, your cousin, a family member. Everybody can use a little bit of extra joy. And a few people might be able to use a Christmas brownie or two. This is Altavish, your host. And until next time, don't forget to press it out.
Thanks for listening. If you were inspired, leave us a 5-star review, share with a friend, and subscribe.